guys, I'm Denya.
And I'm Riley.
And we're from Plenty of Dust, and we've partnered up again with Caravan RV Camping and Enerdrive to bring you another in-store upgrade video.
Yeah, so this episode we're going to be putting in Enerdrive's new slimline lithium battery. It's 200 amps. It's going to keep us off-road for a long time.
Yeah, so that's going to the back of Colorado. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, step number one.
Cleaning out this. It's not that messy, but we thought we'd chuck the battery in here because this is where our old battery was. So we'd take that out and we're going to mount it to the frame on the front and then just run the wiring through the side again.
So that's where our old battery used to be. It was an AGM, and when we were on our way out to Arnhem Land, the thing like blew up.
Just started seeping, expanded, like stretched real bad. So,
I'd open up the other side.
Riley, like 200 k's into Central Arnhem Highway, and the AGM has decided to start leaking. You can kind of hear it. I'll show you.
It stinks.
Put glasses on.
Look how scattered it is.
I could smell it from the front of the car. That's how bad it was. I smelt it out my window. So then we stopped and checked it, and it was just gone, dead. So we didn't have a battery for Arnhem Land. Haven't had a battery since then, which is why we're getting new lithium now.
Yeah, and we went Enerdrive with the Caravan, so we just thought we'll do it with the car as well.
Yeah, we've already got a DC-DC charger that's Enerdrive, so all we'll have to do then is change the charge profile of the lithium, and then we're good to go. All right, so another thing with the slimline batteries, you can mount it in multiple ways. So if you've got a false floor, you can lift up and put the battery under there, and then it'll be fine. You just need a little bit of breathing space. You can mount it on the wall, mount it on the roof if you got strong enough roof, like support it, but you just can't mount it sideways. So the terminals have to be up the top or down the bottom. So we're just going to be going on the side, easy. So we don't own power tools in this household. I like doing it the old-fashioned way.
I love this part. It's like opening presents at Christmas. Boom!
Alright, so I thought I'd talk about the battery a little bit before we put it in. So this is Enerdrive's new slimline battery. So this is 200 amp, it's got a metal casing, it's got an IP52 rating. It's still an internal battery though, so don't put it on the outside. The dimensions of it are, I'll show you on the side. So it's 530 by 600 by 83. So you can see it's just sleek as. So we're going to be putting that on the front of our canopy, just up on the wall. The weight, so it weighs 32 kilos. The equivalent AGM for 200 amp is like 50 to 60 kilos. And also, a new addition to this battery is the discharge rate. So the discharge rate of this is 250 amps. With this battery, you can now run a 3000 watt inverter. So how good is that? So now we're going to put it in, get it all mounted up. Should be powered again. Back on the road. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take the fridge out, all this out. We're going to take the side wall out, and maybe the roof. So could be a big job. Yeah, we'll crack on.
I'm not gonna lie, this fridge was filled with mold a few days ago.
Oh, it's feral. We left an oat milk in there for like 2 months, and the bottom split, and all the milk that spilled through to turn to mold. All right, just a little update where we're at. We've got this side wall out. We've got everything out of this caravan park. And we have dummy fit the battery.
Okay, new day. So we are just about to head to the fabricator. We are gonna get just another brace built up on the other side so we can mount the battery. But first, we're just gonna take the carpet out so it doesn't get burnt by the welds. And yeah, we'll be good to go. I thought you said we don't use power drills.
Yeah, well, when checkout's at 11, we're gonna get this done by then. Now 9 o'clock. Alright, so the wiring's all done. All we have left is to put the negative cable back on the battery side. So all I'm going to do now is cable tie these up, make them look a little bit pretty, and then we're good to go. Roof back on, walls on, everything back in the car, and off to Quabba station. So with the wiring, we went with 6BNS instead of the 70mm squared like the manual recommends. Basically, that's because it's a temporary wiring. So at the moment, we aren't going to be changing what we currently have, which is the inverter, the fridge, and the SIG sockets. So we didn't need to go thicker than 6BNS. We just got the battery for now, and when we do upgrade later on in the year, that's when we'll swap everything out. But now we'll go over to the DC-DC charger, and we'll show you how to change the charge profile. All right, so just a quick little way to change your charge profile. Right now we're on lithium, so we don't need to change it, but I'll show you how anyway. You're gonna press menu, and then you're gonna hold down menu. So now you've got all your options up the top: gel, AGM, flooded, lithium, and program. What we're gonna do is we're gonna press select and go through which one you need. So we're back on lithium, we're gonna press set, that'll choose that. And now you just press menu to confirm your choice.
So Riley just put the battery in, and we've just pulled the app up. So you can check a whole bunch of stuff in here actually. You can check what current amps are going in, the voltage, temperature, what each cell is doing. But this will be handy for when we're driving around and Riley's a little bit worried about what temperature it is in the canopy, so we can just check on here. But yeah, helps to take care of your batteries. So it's been about 2 weeks since we've installed the battery, and everything is running great, which is awesome because we've done a lot of kilometers on some pretty corrugated roads. We get about 30 amps through the alternator when we're driving and 10 amps through the solar. So we parked up for like 7 days last week at a camp and everything was great. So we've just come into the app again and checked the temperature, and it's sitting at 23 degrees, which is really good because it is hot up here. And we've only done 3 battery cycles since having it, which is great. So if you're like us and you have a lot of questions when it comes to this sort of stuff, make sure you don't guess. Jump on the phone to Caravan RV Camping and ask their customer support team, because they're more than happy to answer whatever questions you may have. Or if you do have Facebook, you can jump on the Enerdrive Unplugged and ask any questions you have in the group, which is also a pretty good community page to have as well. So that's it from us. We're at Ballara Station and it's Friday night, so we're gonna go have some burgers and chill out, but we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.